Let's read this together. Can you read pen for me?
So, what does the next day color mean?
Clue mean.
Color mean.
Good job. Well, the letters in the village, but where?
Let's look for in tomorrow morning. It is quite past 9, and I'm
tired. Okay, let's do this. It's quarter
past 9,
past 9 and I'm tired. Good job. It's here. The next letter is in this village.
Let's wait for the right.
Let's wait for dark.
Let's wait for dark.
Great work. Good idea. We can look for it after dark.
It isn't here.
Good job. Good job. I'm tired. I don't like this village. It's 10:30. Let's go soon.
Oh no, what's I mean?
Great. Helping hands. Remember the clue?
Yes. Maybe this is what we have to do for we find the next letter.
Can you say before?
Before.
Great work. Okay. This table is heavy. There's no letter here.
The table is heavy. There's no
letter
here.
Good job. Why do I always get the horrible jobs? Where is that letter? We have to find it soon.
We do.
Why?
I always get the
horrible
job. Where is that letter? We have to find it soon.
Great work. Okay. Can you say why?
Why?
Yeah. Horrible. Good job. Great. Okay. What's that? Yes! Ben, come here! What is it? Can you read this?
I have got something to see now. To show now.
I
got something. I've.
Good job. Got something to show you.
Got something to show you.
Great. Wow. It's the next letter. The letter F. Now we've got our second letter. Can you read this one for me?
Wow. It's the letter. Wow. It's the next letter. The letter F. Now we got our second letter.
Great work! You deserve a star. Okay, let's answer the questions. Who wants to look for the clue in the morning?
Ben.
Ben, good job. Who listens to the kids talk about the clue?
Horak.
And?
Zara.
Yeah, Horax and Zelda. Who doesn't like the village?
Ben.
Let's think again.
Horak.
Let's try again.
Lucy.
Who's Horax's friend?
Zara.
It's Zelda. Zelda doesn't like the village. Who turns the table cover?
It's Ben.
Ben, good job. Who tidies up the rubbish?
It's Horak.
Let's think again.
Ben.
Ben and?
Lucy.
Yeah, Ben and Lucy. Who finds the next letter?
Lucy.
Yeah, Lucy does. Great job. Great work. You're doing so well. Can you remember who says the letter F? Now we've got our second letter.
Lucy.
Who says that? Yeah, Lucy says that. Lucy says that.
Lucy says that.
Says that.
Says that.
Good job. Great work. Let's answer some questions. Why does Ben want to look for the letter in the morning?
Because they let tired.
Yeah, because he's tired. What time do Horax and Zelda go home? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Oh, they go home 10:30.
They go home at 10:30.
Great. Okay. Where does Ben look for the letter first? Do you remember?
Let me see.
Okay.
Yes. No.
Where does Ben look for the letter first?
He took up the table.
Yeah, Ben looks under the table first. Okay. Where does Lucy look for the letter first?
Under the table.
Let's try again. Lucy looks in the bin first.
Lucy looked in the bin first.
Good job. Who helps Lucy tidy up?
Ben.
Yeah, Ben helps Lucy tidy up. Ben helps
Lucy tidy up.
Great work. Where does Lucy find the letter?
Lucy found the letter. She take up the table and she see it.
Yes, she picked up the table and she saw it. So Lucy finds the letter on the table.
Lucy found the letter in the table.
On the table.
On the table.
Great work. What's the second letter?
It's F.
The second letter is F.
The second letter is F.
Great work. smart. Okay. Can you hear this?
I cannot hear.
Can you hear it now?
I cannot hear it.
Okay. Can you say
Yes.
Can you say
Yes.
Okay, great. Can you say Vic sells fabulous fans from the back of his van? So let's do it one word at a time. Vic
Vic
sells
sells
fabulous
evident
fabulous
fabulous
great fans
fan
fans
fans fans
from
from
the
the
back
back
of
his van.
Great work. Can you read it for me one more time?
Vic sells fabulous fan from the back on his van.
Great. Okay, let's just say fabulous.
Fabulous
Great. Fans
from
Okay. Vic van. Great work. Okay. That was the sound of F. Can you say F? Great. Okay. Can you hear this story?
Story time.
Yes.
Let's listen.
Arnold and the Robot. William is a scientist. He makes robots to help people with their housework. His robots can wash dishes, they can cook, they can tidy rooms, and they can sweep floors. Arnold is William's helper. He has to keep William's laboratory clean and tidy. William sometimes teaches Arnold how to build a robot, but Arnold never listens, so he doesn't know much about robots. Arnold doesn't like his job because he doesn't like difficult work. One day, William goes into town to buy some things. When I come back at 3:30, he says to Arnold, I want to see this room clean. I want you to tidy the table. I want you to sweep the floor. And I want you to wash the floor. Goodbye, and work hard. Arnold tidies the table. Then he sweeps the floor and thinks, now I have to wash the floor. He gets a bucket and fills it with water. And then he has an idea. I want a robot to help me. He presses a button and says, Robot, wash the floor. The robot takes the bucket and throws the water over the floor. Then it picks up the bucket, fills it with water, and throws the water over the floor again. Stop! Shouts Arnold. But the robot doesn't stop. Arnold presses another button. But now the robot works really fast, filling the bucket and pouring the water. The laboratory is full of water. Arnold doesn't know what to do. Just then, the door opens. It's William. He looks at the water. He is very angry. He goes over to the robot and presses some buttons. The robot stops still. "Now clean up," William says to Arnold. "You've got all night." Arnold starts working. It takes him a long time. "Next time William teaches me, I am going to listen carefully," he thinks.
Okay, so can you tell me what that story was about?
It's about the robots.
Yes. Okay, we're going to read it one more time. I'm going to read it for you, and then after we're going to answer some questions. Okay. William is a scientist. This is William. He makes robots to help people with their homework. These robots can wash dishes, they can cook, they can tidy rooms, and they can sweep floors. Arnold is William's helper. This is Arnold. He has to keep William's laboratory clean and tidy. William sometimes teaches Arnold how to build a robot, but Arnold never listens. So he doesn't know much about robots. Arnold doesn't like his job very much because he doesn't like difficult work. One day, William goes into town to buy some things. When I come back at 3:30, he says to Arnold, "I want to see this room clean. I want you to tidy the table. I want you to sweep the floors. And I want you to wash the floor. Goodbye and work hard." Arnold tidies the table. Then he sweeps the floor and thinks, "Now I have to wash the floor." He gets a bucket and fills it with water. And then he has an idea. "I want a robot to help me." He presses a button and says, "Robot, wash the floor." The robot takes the bucket and throws the water on the floor. The robot takes the bucket and throws the water on the floor. Then it picks up the bucket, fills it with water, and throws the water over the floor again. "Stop!" shouts Arnold. But the robot doesn't stop. Arnold presses another button. But now the robot works really, really fast, filling the bucket and pouring the water. The laboratory is full of water. Arnold doesn't know what to do. Just then, the door opens. It's William. He looks at the water. He is very, very angry. He goes over to the robot and presses some buttons. The robot stops still. "Now clean up," William says to Arnold. "You've got all night." Arnold starts working. It takes him a long time. Next time William teaches me, I'm going to listen carefully, he thinks. Okay, can you tell me what is true and false? There are 2 robots in the laboratory.
It's false.
False, good job. The boy has to clean the laboratory.
False.
True.
2.
True, you were right the first time. Great. True. The boy tells the robot to sweep the floor.
True.
Let's think again. He
False.
swept the floor or he washed the floor? False. It's false. Great work. The scientist is happy when he comes home. Is he happy?
No. False.
So false. Great work. Okay. Can you help me put this story in the correct? Which came first? Arnold gives the robot a bucket of water. William goes into town. The robot throws water over the floor. Arnold tidies the table. Arnold shouts, "Stop!" Arnold sweeps the floor. William arrives home, or Arnold has an idea. Which one do you think is first?
Arnold has an idea.
Let's try again. So, the first one is William goes into town, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. What do you think happened next after William went into town? Did Arnold tidy up? Did he shout at the robots? Did he sweep the floors? What did Arnold do after William went into town?
Arnold has idea.
Let's think again. Arnold tidied the table first. He tidies the table. Then he sweeps the floor. Then he had his idea, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Arnold has an idea. What was the idea?
Let me see. William.
Do you need some help?
The robot throw was over the floor.
Okay, so Arnold has an idea. He wants the robots to help him because he doesn't want to wash the floor, right? So Arnold gives the robot a bucket of water. Correct, 5. And then what does the robot do with the water?
The robot throw water over the floor.
Great. And then what does Arnold do when the robot does that? What does Arnold do? What does he say?
He says stop.
Yeah. He shouts stop. And then what happened after he said stop to the robot?
William arrived home.
William arrives home.
William arrived home.
Good job. Okay, was William happy? Was he sad? Was he angry? Or was he excited?
He is angry.
Yeah, he was angry. Okay,
Wait,
great.
I want to cut off the window.
Okay. Okay, great. So now let's complete the words. Like this. Robot. You see? Say robot.
Robots.
Great. Okay. What is this word?
Simon.
Scientist.
Scientist.
Yeah. So this is how we spell it. S-C-I. Say I.
I.
E.
E.
N-T.
N-T.
I.
I.
S-T.
S-T.
Scientist.
Scientist.
Great. What is this?
It's the robots.
What is the place that they're standing in? It's called a Laboratory.
The laboratory.
Laboratory. Yeah, great. So L-A
L-A
B-O-R
B-O-R
A-T
A-T
O-R-Y.
O-R-Y.
Great. Laboratory.
Laboratory.
Great work. Okay. What does this look like?
Open.
A button. So it's B-U-T
B-U-T
T-O-N.
T-O-N.
Button.
Button.
Great. Okay, what is this?
It's bucket.
A
Bucket.
bucket. A bucket. Great. B-U-C
B-U-C
K-E-T.
E-T
K-E-T.
K-E-T.
Great work. Okay. So that spells bucket.
Bucket.
Yeah. Okay, let's finish the sentences. William is a scientist. You can use these words in the box, okay? He makes... What does he make?
Robot.
Robots, yeah. Arnold is his helper. He
likes what? Difficult.
What? He doesn't like his work because it's too...
Difficult.
Yeah, great work. One day, William goes into town. He tells Arnold to clean the
room.
The floor.
The floor.
Yeah, great. Okay, Arnold tidies the table and sweeps the...
The room.
Yeah, you got it, the room. He tells the robot to... What does he tell the robot? Wash the floor. The robot throws the bucket of water over the floor. William comes home. He is...
Angry.
Yeah, he's angry. Arnold has to clean up. So can you read this for me?
What's this? No.
William
science.
William is a scientist.
William is a scientist.
He makes robots.
He makes robots.
He makes robots.
He makes robots.
Yeah, great. Arnold is his helper.
Arnold is his helper.
He doesn't like his work.
He doesn't like his work.
Because it is too difficult.
Because it is too difficult.
Great. One day William goes into town.
One day William goes into town.
He tells Arnold to clean the floor.
He tells
Arnold
to clean floor.
Great. Arnold tidies the table and sweeps the room.
Arnold studied the table and swept the room.
Can you say tidies?
Tidies.
Great work. He tells the robot to wash the floor.
He tells the robot to wash the floor.
The robot throws buckets of water over the floor.
The robot throws buckets of water floor.
Throws
Throws
over the floor.
over the floor.
Great. William comes home.
William come home.
He is angry.
He is angry.
Arnold has to clean up.
On the bed is clean up.
Arnold has to clean up.
On the bed is to clean up.
Okay, great. So, I'm going to read this for you and then we're going to answer some questions, okay?
Yeah.
Water covers a lot of the earth, but less and less of this water is okay to drink because it is dirty. Every year, there are more people on the earth who need water. Many places do not have much water because it doesn't rain very often. This means we have to save water. But many people aren't using less water. They are using more. Often people waste water. This means that they use water when they don't have to. We have to try to save water, not waste it. Okay, so this is saving water. Can you tell me, every year there are more or less people in the world? More or less?
More.
Yeah, it's more. Great work. Every year we use more or less water.
It's less water.
We use, let's try
More.
again, more
More.
water. Yeah, people are wasting water. Okay, let's look and write actions. He's dry the dishes. Say dry the dishes.